Welcome to Book Blink. If you're looking to discover powerful insights from the world's best books in just a few minutes, you've come to the right place. Stay tuned for concise, impactful summaries that will help you grow, learn, and take action. Because in Book Blink, we bring books to life. Part 1. Introduction: Overcoming Procrastination. Do you ever find yourself avoiding the important tasks, even though you know they'll help you succeed? Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog tackles the universal struggle of procrastination, offering practical advice to help us break free from the habits that hold us back. Picture this. You're looking at a list of tasks, and there's that one big, ugly task that you've been avoiding. Tracy's approach is simple yet powerful. If you have to eat a frog, don't look at it for too long. In other words, tackle the most challenging task first, the one that will make the biggest difference in your day, your career, or your life. By doing so, you'll build momentum and make the rest of your day easier. It's easy to put off the hard tasks in favor of easier, more enjoyable ones. But Tracy teaches us that by focusing on the tough stuff first, you actually increase your productivity. And the best part? You'll feel a sense of accomplishment that propels you forward. He stresses that we all have the power to take control of our time and habits. But first, we need to commit to eating that frog. Part 2. Set clear goals and priorities. Now that we understand the importance of eating that frog, let's dive into setting clear goals. Tracy emphasizes that successful people are always clear about what they want. If you don't know where you're going, how will you know when you get there? The first step in overcoming procrastination is defining your goals. But Tracy doesn't just talk about vague goals like "I want to be successful." Instead, he pushes us to set specific, measurable, and time-bound goals. Think of it this way. A goal without a deadline is just a wish. When you set a deadline, you're committing to taking action. It's not enough to simply say you want something. You have to define exactly what it is and when you'll accomplish it. Tracy suggests breaking down large goals into smaller, actionable tasks, which makes it easier to start. The key is to prioritize those tasks. Once you know what needs to be done, focus on doing the most important ones first. Remember, not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks will have a far greater impact on your success than others. Tracy introduces a technique called the ABCDE method to help with prioritization. Here's how it works. Assign each task a letter from A to E, where A tasks are the most important and E tasks are the least important. Then focus on completing your A tasks before moving on to anything else. This simple method helps clear the clutter from your mind and ensures you're working on what truly matters. Part 3. Plan every day in advance. One of the key themes Tracy highlights is the power of planning. Successful people don't just show up and react to their day, they plan it. Tracy argues that one of the most effective ways to overcome procrastination is to plan your day the night before. This practice doesn't just give you a roadmap for the day ahead. It mentally prepares you to face the challenges with confidence. When you plan ahead, you're not scrambling for what to do next or wasting time figuring out priorities. You already know exactly what needs to be done and when. Tracy also emphasizes the importance of using time blocks for your tasks. If you allocate specific periods of time to work on each task, you'll be less likely to waste time or get distracted. These time blocks help you stay focused and ensure you're making progress on your goals every single day. But planning is not just about writing a to-do list. It's about strategically thinking ahead and setting yourself up for success. Tracy recommends that you identify your frog for the day, that one task that will have the most impact, and make sure it's the first thing you work on. By planning ahead, you're already giving yourself the advantage of a clear direction. And just like eating that frog, once you've completed your hardest task, the rest of the day will seem much easier. Part 4. Apply the 80-20 rule. Tracy then introduces a powerful concept known as the 80-20 rule, or the Pareto principle. This rule states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. So, what does this mean for you? It means that not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks will bring you significant results, while others might only bring minimal impact. To boost your productivity, you must focus on the vital few tasks that give you the greatest rewards and results. Tracy encourages you to ask yourself, what are the 20% of tasks that I can do today that will produce 80% of the desired results? Once you identify those tasks, pour all your energy into them. Stop wasting time on low-impact activities that don't contribute to your long-term goals. For example, think about the tasks that directly lead to career growth, personal development, or financial stability. These are the tasks that fall into that 20% category. Whether it's making important calls, writing key reports, or learning new skills, these tasks should be your primary focus. The goal is to reduce the time spent on trivial tasks and redirect that time to more meaningful work. By focusing on the vital few, you'll start to see your productivity skyrocket. And the more you work on these high-priority tasks, the more you'll experience the rewards of your efforts. Part 5. Practice creative procrastination. At this point in the book, Tracy introduces a surprising yet valuable idea: creative procrastination. While most people see procrastination as a negative habit, Tracy flips the concept on its head. He suggests that we can use procrastination to our advantage by deliberately putting off tasks that don't align with our goals or priorities. Instead of wasting time on tasks that don't matter, Tracy advocates for procrastinating on activities that offer little value. This might include things like checking social media, responding to unimportant emails, or getting caught up in office gossip. These tasks are often distractions that take us away from more important work. Creative procrastination isn't about avoiding work altogether. It's about consciously choosing to delay less significant tasks in favor of focusing on what truly moves you forward. When you prioritize what's most important and actively push aside the rest, you're engaging in a productive form of procrastination. Tracy reminds us that there will always be tasks that aren't urgent or valuable. The key is learning how to say no to them and resist the urge to fill your time with distractions. By practicing creative procrastination, you make more room in your life for what matters most. Part 6. Use the ABCDE method for prioritizing. By now, we've learned that prioritization is crucial to overcoming procrastination. Tracy expands on this idea with a practical method called the ABCDE method, which can help you organize your tasks in a way that maximizes your productivity. The ABCDE method is simple yet powerful. Here's how it works. The tasks are your most important and urgent tasks, the things that have serious consequences if you don't complete them. These are your frogs. B tasks are tasks that are important but not as urgent as the A tasks. They still need to be done, but they don't carry the same immediate weight. C tasks are tasks that are nice to do but have little or no real impact. These could be things that don't affect your long-term goals. D tasks are tasks that can be delegated. If someone else can do it, pass it on to them. E tasks are things that you can eliminate from your schedule. If they don't contribute to your goals, they don't deserve your time or energy. Tracy recommends that you spend your time focusing primarily on your A tasks. These are the tasks that will propel you forward and bring you the greatest rewards. The B and C tasks should be tackled after your A tasks are completed, while the D and E tasks should either be delegated or removed from your to-do list entirely. By applying the ABCDE method, you ensure that your energy is spent on the most valuable activities that will move you toward your ultimate goals. Part 7. Focus on one task at a time. Tracy emphasizes that multitasking is a myth. While it might feel like you're getting more done, the truth is multitasking can reduce your productivity and lead to mistakes. When you divide your focus across multiple tasks, you're actually scattering your energy and attention, which can make it harder to complete any task with excellence. Instead, Tracy advises focusing on one task at a time. This is the concept of single tasking, dedicating your full attention to one activity until it's complete. When you immerse yourself fully in one task, you'll not only finish it faster, but also do it better. The idea is to make steady progress on your important tasks without the distraction of jumping between different activities. He encourages you to apply this technique especially to your A tasks, those vital tasks that have the most significant impact on your goals. Once you begin working on them, resist the temptation to check emails, social media, or switch to something less important. Instead, focus entirely on the task at hand and don't stop until it's done. By making single tasking a habit, you'll find that you can accomplish far more in less time. Your ability to concentrate and focus will improve, and you'll begin seeing results faster. Part 8. Develop the habit of self-discipline. In this section, Tracy underscores the importance of self-discipline in overcoming procrastination and achieving success. He explains that discipline is not something you're born with. It's a habit that can be developed through practice and commitment. By consistently making the right choices and staying focused on your goals, you can cultivate the self-discipline needed to stay on track. Tracy compares self-discipline to a muscle that grows stronger the more you use it. It requires practice, and it can be built over time by making small, disciplined decisions every day. The more you exercise your ability to stay disciplined, the easier it becomes to resist temptations and distractions that could throw you off course. He also discusses the idea of pre-commitment. This means making decisions in advance about how you'll respond to certain situations. For example, deciding in advance that you won't check your phone during work hours or that you'll start your day by eating your frog first. This proactive decision-making ensures that you stay disciplined, even when faced with distractions or temptations. Self-discipline also involves learning how to delay gratification. Instead of giving in to the instant rewards of procrastination, you focus on the long-term benefits of completing your tasks. Tracy emphasizes that success is built on the foundation of self-discipline, and by practicing it daily, you'll steadily progress toward your goals. Part 9. The power of saying no. One of the most important lessons in Eat That Frog is the power of saying no. Tracy explains that saying yes to everything can lead to overcommitment, burnout, and distractions. Successful people know that they can't do everything, and they prioritize their time by being selective about what they agree to. Tracy suggests that we should become masters of saying no to activities, meetings, and requests that do not align with our goals or values. This doesn't mean being rude or dismissive, but rather being clear about where you want to focus your energy. By saying no to the less important tasks, you make more room for the ones that matter most. He highlights that when you say yes to something, you're also saying no to something else. So it's essential to be intentional about your commitments. Are you saying yes to activities that will take you closer to your long-term goals? Or are you spreading yourself thin on tasks that don't move you forward? Tracy advises using a simple rule. When you're faced with a new opportunity or task, ask yourself, will this help me achieve my most important goals? If the answer is no, then it's okay to politely decline. By being selective with your time, you ensure that you're dedicating yourself to the things that will make the biggest impact. Part 10. Conclusion and final takeaways. As we reach the conclusion of Eat That Frog, Tracy wraps up by reinforcing the idea that overcoming procrastination is a lifelong journey. The key is not perfection, but consistency. Every small action you take toward eating your frogs and focusing on high-priority tasks brings you one step closer to your goals. Tracy emphasizes that time is your most precious resource, and once you master time management, you'll unlock the ability to achieve extraordinary results. By identifying your frogs, planning your day in advance, applying the 80-20 rule, and developing self-discipline, you can drastically improve your productivity. But perhaps the most crucial takeaway is that taking action is the antidote to procrastination. No matter how small the task, taking that first step is often the hardest, but it's always worth it. Remember, it's not about doing more. It's about doing the right things. Tracy urges you to focus on the tasks that bring the greatest results and constantly push yourself to work smarter, not harder. Eating your frogs won't always be easy, but by making it a habit, you'll create momentum that propels you towards success. In the end, Eat That Frog is not just about getting rid of procrastination. It's about mastering your time, making better decisions, and committing to consistent action. By doing so, you'll not only accomplish more, but also experience greater satisfaction and fulfillment along the way. And there you have it, Eat That Frog, by Brian Tracy, packed with practical strategies to help you tackle procrastination and unlock your full potential. By following the principles of setting clear goals, prioritizing tasks, and developing the discipline to stay focused, you're not just managing your time, you're mastering it. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss more life-changing content like this. Remember, success doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing what matters most. So go ahead, eat that frog, and take control of your day.